Nick Vujicic, transforming challenges into strength through mindset. Let me tell you this. Have you ever felt like you were carrying around a backpack full of heavy rocks? Maybe you've been through some tough times, and it feels like every step forward is weighed down by your past struggles. But here's something you should know: Nick Vujicic, a man who has faced unimaginable challenges, teaches us that we can transform these burdens into strength through mindset. You might be wondering, how does someone who was born without arms and legs, who was ridiculed at school, and who struggled with depression, learn to overcome adversity? Well, let me take you through Nick's journey and see if we can't find some valuable lessons that apply to all of us. Here's something you should know about Nick Vujicic. He was born in 1982 in Australia. From the very beginning, his life took an extraordinary turn. Born without arms or legs, he was told he would never walk, talk, or play sports. He faced ridicule from his peers, which led to severe depression and suicidal thoughts. In fact, when he was 16 years old, he had attempted suicide twice. But instead of giving up, Nick decided to use his story to inspire others. Here's where his mindset comes into play. He realized that what others said about him did not define him. Instead, he focused on his strengths and began to believe in himself. This shift in perspective was monumental. Nick started sharing his story through social media platforms, speaking engagements, and books. He wrote a best-selling book called Born Without Arms in 2004, which became a beacon for those facing similar challenges. His message resonated with millions worldwide, inspiring them to find their own inner strength and resilience. One of the most compelling aspects of Nick's story is how he turned his adversities into triumphs. For instance, he learned to drive a car using his feet and even surf the waves. He also founded Life Without Limbs, a non-profit organization dedicated to empowering people with disabilities. By doing so, he showed that physical limitations do not dictate one's capabilities. Here's something you should know about Nick's journey. He didn't just overcome his physical challenges. He also overcame his mental ones. He taught himself to swim, paint, and play the guitar. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of maintaining a positive mindset. In a world often filled with negativity and criticism, Nick reminds us that we have the power to choose our thoughts. He believes that negative thoughts are like weeds that grow in the garden of our minds. We can either nurture them or pull them out. He advocates for a practice called mindfulness, which involves being present and aware of our thoughts without judgment. By doing so, we can cultivate a mindset that allows us to face challenges head-on rather than allowing them to paralyze us. Let me tell you this. Nick's transformation is not just about his personal journey, but also about the ripple effect he has had on countless lives. His message of hope and resilience has inspired many to overcome their own challenges and become better versions of themselves. He has shown us that with the right mindset, anything is possible. One of the most impactful moments in Nick's life came when he was invited to speak at the United Nations General Assembly in 2014. During his speech, he emphasized the importance of embracing our unique qualities and using them to make a difference in the world. He challenged the audience to look beyond their disabilities and see the potential within themselves. By sharing his story, Nick has not only motivated individuals but also brought attention to the global disability community. He has advocated for policies that support people with disabilities and has worked tirelessly to create inclusive environments where everyone feels valued and empowered. The key takeaway from Nick's journey is that we all have the power to transform our challenges into strengths. It starts with acknowledging our weaknesses and then choosing to see them as opportunities for growth. Nick's story is a reminder that our circumstances do not determine our destiny. With the right mindset, we can turn obstacles into stepping stones. So let's take a moment to reflect on our own challenges and think about how we can adopt a more resilient mindset. We don't have to face life's difficulties alone. There are countless resources available, including books, online courses, and communities that can help us along the way. Remember, Nick Vujicic's journey is not just about overcoming physical limitations. It's about overcoming the limiting beliefs that hold us back. So, let's embrace our uniqueness, believe in ourselves, and transform our challenges into strengths. Because, as Nick would say, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Here's something you should know. You have the power to change your narrative. Your past doesn't define you, but it shapes who you are today. Embrace your journey, learn from your mistakes, and believe in yourself. You are capable of achieving greatness, no matter what challenges you may face. So take a deep breath, remind yourself of your worth, and step forward with confidence. Because, as Nick would say, it's not about what happens to you, but what you do about it.